Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Live Alive. Last time, we have seen what happens with Orsted if you choose him for the finale. Well, he just, sends all his his incarnations, I guess, as boss fights for all the chapters, and he wins. But we know that's not how it went. We beat him in every single timeline, in every single chapter. So obviously that's not canon. That's like an alternate timeline and an alternate ending. So what we're gonna do today is choose somebody else, and we're gonna work toward the true ending of the game. Now, it changes a little bit who you choose for the finale, but more or less the things that happen will be the same. I will show you what happens if you choose each character, and I will show you the differences too. There are different dialogues as well, and different the interface changes a little bit depending on who you choose, but let's run down this character by character so that you know who you want to choose for the finale. Now, the objective of the final chapter will be to choose a character and then find all the others. But you don't necessarily have to find all of them, but just need to find the ones that you like, make a team of 4, and beat the final boss. That's all you gotta do. Now, whoever you choose of the 7 main protagonists is going to be in your party and cannot be removed. Everybody else will be you'll be able to switch them around as you please. So let's analyze which characters are good, which characters are bad, their point of strength and weaknesses. Starting from Pogo. Pogo's pretty good. He is a physical attacker. He's a tank, has a lot of HP, and especially if you build him up with like the Berserk Fang and whatnot. But even if you didn't, he's pretty good. If he has the cola bottle, he can pretty much do this thing by himself, because cola bottle just works on the final boss and does a lot of damage. It doesn't do 999, but it does like 200 and even more. So yeah, definitely choose him if you want a strong character that can take a lot of hits. Problem with Pogo is the interface is kind of weird. Because Pogo cannot speak, yes or no questions that you'll have to answer will be reduced to, well, you'll see. And it's kind of weird. Yeah. It has weird interactions with other characters. Your pupil, which in my case is Lee, it could be Sam or Yuan for you. Well, the best reason why you want to choose them is that they each spawn in different locations in the final chapter. You don't begin in the same one. You spawn in different ones depending on the character. But the pupil spawns in a place that's close to a key item that you need in order to beat the final boss. So if you choose them, then you can just pick this item and just go whatever you want. You don't have to go to their place in order to find it. Of course, I cannot tell you which. I mean, depending on the pupil you have, you know their strength and weaknesses. Samo is pretty much like Pogo, although a bit less tanky, but still like a tank that hits hard, as long as charge times. Lee is an average fighter, focused on speed and a little bit of IQ, but mostly speed. And Yuan is an IQ glass cannon. So depending on who you have, that's pretty much the lowdown of all of the 3 pupils. Oboro. Oboro is a balanced fighter. Has some range attack, has some, you can set fields. He's got the water field, he can set fire field. If he has the medicine box, great, because you can take that and use it. The medicine box is one of the strongest items in the game. The best draw for Oboro, though, is he runs twice as fast. You know how fast he runs during this chapter? If you choose him, and only if you choose him, you can run twice as fast. You don't run twice as fast if you choose another character and then recruit him in the party. No, he has to be the leader. He has to be the one that you begin with. Next, we have Sundown. Sundown, the main reason why you want to choose him, he is a glass cannon, a ranged glass cannon, but the main reason why you want to choose him as your leader is because he's a pain in the ass to recruit. But if you choose him, he's already in your party. You don't have to go through the annoying procedure of recruiting him. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why you want to go with him. Next you have Masaru. Now Masaru starts at level 2. He's in level 2 in this chapter, so he starts at level 2. Therefore, he starts kind of weak. But he builds up really well. And really, if you haven't learned any of his moves on only a few, it don't matter, because he is going to level up this time, and he will learn all of his moves anyway by level 16. Masaru has the highest amount of HP of all the characters, so he's a pretty good tank, and does quite a bit of damage. Not as good in ranged attacks, and he has Tsuda, which are the buffing moves. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's got a fair amount of options. And again, even if you haven't learned a lot of his techniques, you can still learn them by leveling up this time. Akira. He sucks. He's bad. He's kind of healers, I suppose, but his physical attacks do more than his magic attacks. And I mean, his healing is good, but that's where it stops. Also, his teleport is broken, and we'll see how it is broken when we'll get inside the chapter proper. And if you have it as a leader, you can't take it out. Therefore, you're stuck with this broken teleport instead of run. It's just bad. Don't choose Akira, please. Do yourself a favor. The only reason why you want to choose Akira is because he can identify a certain item on the ground better than anyone else. But apart from that, Akira sucks. Please do yourself a favor. Do not put him as the leader. Cube is a healer. He heals. He can do some damage, but mainly he's a support character. The problem with Cube as a leader is this: since he cannot get out of the party, is a little an issue because robots not really level up. You know, Taro did not level up in Akira's chapter, and Cube does not level up either, and therefore you're stuck with one character that does not level up in your party. I don't think that's a good idea. You can just swap him in anytime you want. So, yeah. He does gain more HP because you can find robot parts, just like you did with Taro. You can increase his HP, but he does not level up. Does not get experience. Although Cube can get a lot better if our boy Akira, the only thing he can do, the only reason why he's useful is that he can have robot parts equipped. If you've given him robot parts when you finish this chapter, then you can get Akira and pass him over to Cube, because he can use them. And Cube can get some pretty cool attacks with that. That being said, this is the lowdown of all the characters. Now we will see what are the differences between all the characters. However, I will go with Oboro, because he's my favorite. It's time. You, who gained the illusion of love, to the ones who still embrace their delusion of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth. Grumps, finally I managed to bust this rock. Could I be like you someday, Grumps? Someday. I'll be stronger than you, if not as kind as you, I guess. What's me, Samo? Yuan? And you old bastard? Because I'm the... Xinjiang Quan Master now. It's time. You who gained motivation. To the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth.
Master, I finally did it. I have some self-confidence now. But I still have a long way to go. I just can't stop eating. Anyway, I'll be like the Master. No, I'll be better than the Master. I'll do it now. Lee, Yuan, and Master. Because I'm the... Xing Shang Quan Master now. It's time. You, who gained motivation. To the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth. Master, I made it this far. I broke the rock. But I am still not perfect. Will I be as good as you someday, Master? I will. I'm sure of it. And I will surpass you. Okay, Miss Lee and Mr. Samo. And Master. Because I'm the... Xing Shang Quan Master now. It's time. You, who gained motivation. To the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth.
The sun is coming up. One day, the land of the rising sun will see a new dawn as well. I'm sure of it. It's time. You, who seek to shape the path of history. To the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth.
Mister! Kid! Sundown Kid! It's time. You, who gained fame as a hero. To the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth. Ugh. The title passed on until it reached me. I, the Great One, the Invincible. It is my destiny to be the best there ever was. You can't be human. I am Masaru Takahara. If I knock you down, I will be the strongest. It's time. You, who gained the title of the world's strongest fighter, to the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth. Hey. Hey. Hey! Stop bluffing around and make me some taiyaki. Huh? Okay. It's time. You, who gained bravery from your anger, to the ones who still embrace their delusions of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth. It's time. You, who gained the heart of a human being, to the ones who still embrace their delusion of humanity, I invite you to learn the truth.
And here we are. We are Oboro. And we have the exact items that we had when we left the final chapter. So all our stuff is here. We're gonna get the medicine box, so it's on our inventory. We can use it to heal. And do we need the charging scale? Well, it does give me IQ, and I mean, I don't really need the area effect that it does. I'm good with that. Like, item-wise, that's all you have. You do not get to keep any items you had at the end of the chapter. You only get to keep equipment and accessories. That's why it's so important to equip the medicine box at the end of the chapter, so that you can bring it with you. And that goes for any character. Anything you want to bring to the final chapter with the other characters, equip them in the accessories if you can, and you'll just bring them over. This is important for Oboro, for Akira, and for I forgot the name, Pogo, of course. For Pogo, because those are the three characters that have big useful items that you want to bring over here. We have all of our skills, of course. We have all of our stats, everything we had at the end of the chapter we have here. So we are in this place of nothingness. So if we run around in random directions, eventually, after months of steps, this happens. We can see all of the timelines coming together. And eventually we're going to hit a wall right here. Wait a little bit, and then we keep going. And again, after a certain amount of steps, we should run into a thing. Yep, stairs. There they are. So we go up. And we spawn over here. And this is where Oboro starts. We are back in the chapter of Orsted. And now our goal is to roam around and find everybody else. His spin splatter works like blood and is illegible. Of course, again, this is where Oboro starts. Choose another character, you spawn in their position. So now we just need to go around and find everybody else. And now is also the time to grab stuff from the ground. If you did grab these things from the ground in Orsted chapter, you would not be able to grab them here. And that's why I told you do not pick up anything, because now you can pick them up here. And some of them the items are changed, and they're actually better. Not this Joshua seed, but there are other items, especially in the castle and later on in another area. They've basically been upgraded. New battle theme. And Blade of Wind is our best bet in this chapter. It's good. And yeah, the enemies here are basically they just take a bunch of enemies from all the chapters, reskin them, rename them, and then add some new ones. And the interesting part about this is that the enemies that you find depend on the level of the average level of your party and how many party members you have. The more party members, so the higher your level, the other enemies you'll find. So we will go around there, create all the characters. And yeah, we'll do this today. We'll just go around and find all of them. There's Pog over here. But he's scared. Also, some things never change. These Nariguzas, they keep respawning. So if you want to farm healing items, go ahead and do that. So Pogo, you need to find them 3 times. First time is over here. Second time is down here somewhere. I think. Is it down here? Okay, it's down here. And then he's to the left over here. Also, I might want to save my game now that I'm in the final chapter. Again, do never overwrite the save file. In case you want to change your leader, that's the only way to do it. Or in case you want to see worst scenario. We can overwrite this one. It's not a big deal. We've seen everything there is to see there. Pogo, come over here. Yo, stop running around. I'm faster. Come on. There you go. And so we fight Pogo. Thankfully, he's not that strong. Because mostly he spams Oho, which takes a long time to charge and doesn't do a lot of damage. Blade of Wind, over and over. And again, depending on who your leader is, you're gonna have some characters will be harder, some characters will be easier. Also, whenever you find a character, no matter how many people you have in your team, you will fight one-on-one. So be mindful of that. You're on your own against the other party members. If you have to, you don't have to fight all of them. Some of them will fight you, some of them will not fight you. And some of them will fight you or not, depending on who your leader is. Stop moving around, man. There you go. Pogo fights you every time. Look! Look! Love! He seems slightly agitated. Take him along? Sure. If you choose no, he just stays here and you can talk to him anytime and he will just follow you. So don't worry, if you say no, it's not like they will disappear or you have to fight them again. No, it's fine. Pogo comes with all the stuff that he had and we're just gonna grab the cola bottle. And we're gonna grab... the basic... I don't need the basic rock. The King Fang can stay, I guess. I'm gonna put him up here. Basic rock over here, though. Yeah, up my IQ, because Blade of Wind. Blade of Wind is based on IQ, right? It's not based on speed. Whatever, up my speed. Up my speed. I kind of need the cola bottle for something later. Sure, it can stay there for now. It's fine. No, I'm pretty sure. Like, you cannot check this, right? I'm pretty sure this is based on IQ. I'm 100% sure Shuriken Storm is based on speed. Then I'm 100% sure. This is IQ based. And I think Blade of Wind is IQ based, right? Also, you have top spin. I kind of want to try that again. Now that I know what it does. Alright, we have Pogo in our party. As Pogo, you begin here. Near the infinite respawning Narigusa. With Pogo, every sign comes up as 3 question marks. Because Pogo cannot read. With Pogo, every yes or no question will become woohoo and blah blah. With woohoo meaning yes and blah blah meaning no. And now we'll go up over here A bunch of nuts to pick up. What are we fighting now? Oh, these guys, okay. Sure, let's do... Can I target that plant over there? There you go. Again, these fights, don't worry too much about the normal fights. They start kinda easy. It's when you get 3... Well, with 3 not really, but when you get 4, they start ramping up. You'll see. Let's go for... this one. Well, I'm just gonna spam Blade of Wind and kill everything. I do want Pogo to get an action though, so he gets the experience. That thing hasn't changed. If you want to train a character, make sure they take at least 1 action. Okay, well, hang around for a little bit. He does this. Yeah, very weak enemies. No big deal. Grab all these Joshua seeds. I don't know if we'll need them, but might as well grab them. I don't think we can read this, right? No, they're all splattered with blood. But yeah, we know our way around this area, right? Hey! Another character. Pick these flowers now. You can pick them. These guys do not respawn, but that's fine. You left them there from the previous chapter. Whoa, another person. Excuse me. Your name is Oboromaru? You don't trust me, am I right? Now if you answer hell no, he would not fight you. But if you answer yes, he will fight you. But as we know, Akira's weak. Yep. And he's probably trying to charge like Mother Image, but I don't think we'll let him. Nope, he's dead. Oh, damn. Not bad. The name's Akira. You don't look like such a bad sort, you know. Want some help? I deal with shittier folks than you. Okay, it's a big question. If I say no, he just stays here until I tell him to come. And again, if you say no to his first question, he just asks you if you want to join, if you can join the party. No fight necessary. I'm Delve Sheriff. Sure, you can come. But he's gonna be staying in the party for a while. You know what? No. Not right now. Here then. I'll be crushing here. With Akira, you begin here. And it's a pain, as I told you. Akira is weak, and you probably want to get an ally immediately. And your teleport ability is also broken, so yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll get him in the party later. I only want him in the party for a slight second in order to grab his stuff off of him. And after that, he's pretty much gonna stand there forever. Again, he sucks. Oh, a bunch of knights, sure. Alright, next stop, we want to hit the mountain. There are a couple of things to do there, actually more than one. Let's go with Bash Bash. It's probably the best thing you have, Pogo. For right now, yeah. And pretty much for a lot of the chapter. Until he learns his level 16 move. Which you could have learned it in this chapter by farming a lot of enemies, but it's much easier to just learn it here. Go up. Yeah, this is why I want to borrow. Just run across this chapter, blaze through the areas. Got a lot of time. Oh, some enemies from, one enemy from the western chapter. You don't see this one very often. Yeah, it's weak. It's weak. Okay. So, why don't we go up the mountain? Let me tell you a little bit more about this chapter. In this chapter, there are a lot of optional things to do, and we'll do them all. Mainly, there are 7 optional mini-dungeons for each of the 7 characters. They have names, but I forget them. I don't really remember them. We'll see. For these dungeons, you need the character in the team in order to access it. And they have pretty good gears in it. Some of them actually have optional bosses you can fight. They're pretty cool. But again, you don't need to do them. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. Again, anytime during this chapter, this is kind of like Final Fantasy VI Sword of Ruin, kind of. Although that has requirement. And what I mean by that is that anytime you want in this chapter, you can just go straight to the final boss. All you gotta do to go to the final boss is go up here in the mountain. You go up to the top and you find the Brian, the Sword of Ash, on his graveyard. You pick that up and then you can go into Devil's Peak. At the end of Devil's Peak, where we fought Strabo, there you can fight the final boss. And you can do that anytime you think you're ready. This is kind of like in Final Fantasy VI when you get to the World of Ruin after you get Setzer and the airship. You're pretty much free to do whatever you want. And when you think you're ready, you can go to Kefka's tower and climb it and beat the final boss. But again, there it's kind of different because when you get to the World of Ruin, you can't immediately go to Kefka. You have to first get Setzer. Because without the airship, you can't go to Kefka. So you're forced to do a section before you're really free to do whatever you want. But in here, like as soon as you land, you can just ignore every other character and just take the Brienne and go to the final boss. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. Okay then, so we're up here. And yeah, we'll fight all the fights because we need the XP. But eventually I'll stop fighting. There are a couple of reasons why I want to stop fighting and start running away, but we'll talk about that when time's due. For now, let's just fight these guys. Yeah, they're not that big of a deal. Maybe this drink blood's gonna do something? Nah, it's weak. It is weak. You know what? I'll do top spin for a little bit. How about this? Spin around, idiot. Wanna see that snail spin around like crazy? Let me see that. Hey, it spins! Nope. Okay. Whatever, Pogo. I wonder if I can do that on a certain enemy later on. I'll probably try if I get the chance. And if you play this game, you know what enemy I'm thinking of. More Chrono Legions. You know what? Spin around. Like, top spin seems pretty powerful on certain enemies because you can disable them for so many turns. But Oboro can learn better than that. Yeah, Bash Bash. What am I even thinking? That's your best move. Don't do that. Stop doing that. It's been fun, but I don't think these guys are... They can be spun around with... No, this guy's still acting. So maybe either that doesn't... It doesn't work all the times, or I don't know. But you can Sword Wind? Hey, that's my move. You don't get to do that. Only I get to do that. Okay, at the peak of the mountain, I was about to say, okay, just kill this thing. I should have Pogo first. I care more about him getting experience than Oboro right now. But well, I guess he'll get the chance. He'll be in the team for a while. Jeez, don't startle people like that. But at least I'm not alone in this freaky place. You sure are in the odd one though, ain't you? Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman. We fight Xinjiang Quan or Lee Kugo. So Lee, if you have Lee as a pupil, she always fights you no matter who you are. Keep that in mind. The other pupils, they don't fight you. But they have different recruitment conditions. Well, Yuan doesn't, but you'll see in a second.
If you have Yuan as your narrator... Thank heavens, I thought I was alone here. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Ron Yo, and I'm a Xinjiang Quan instructor. Can you tell me where I am? You don't know either. Rats. Oh well, no sense in just standing around. Shall we investigate together? Sure. And he joins without a fight. If your pupil is Samoaka, here's what you have to do. Ah, you surprised me. Do you have anything to eat? I can't move on such an empty stomach. You need to feed him 20 healing items, or any items that you could use as a healing item. You can easily feed him 20 Narigusa. Those are the respawning flowers near Pogo spawn points. Just farm those for a little bit. Actually, there are 10 each time you come in, so you just farm that twice, and you have the 20 items that you can give to him. Let's do that. Munch, munch, munch. Gobble, gobble. Munch, munch. That hit the spot. It's not enough. Let me eat some more.
And according to my calculations, this should be the last one. Let's see. Munch, munch. Gobble, gobble. Munch, munch. That hit the spot. Ah, that's much better. I'm Samohaka, instructor of Xingxiang Quan. Do you happen to know where we are? So you're not better off than me. Well, someone never forgets a favor. Let's team up. Sure, you can come with me. And that's how you get him. Yep. Hehe. You're not too bad. I'm Xingxiang Quan instructor Lee Kugo. Looks like we're in a similar fix here. Wanna team up? Sure. Join up? And we have Lee. Can we give her anything? No, only the medicine box, but I want that in my inventory because that's infinite healing. Anyway, the only mandatory thing you have to do is come over here and get the Brian. Only thing you have to do. You can ignore whoever pupil is here if you want.
As the Xingxiang Quan pupil, whoever it is, in this case is Lee, you begin at the top of the mountain and you can pick up the Brion immediately. Very, very useful. Every time someone picks up an item, Narigusa, can I eat it? He always adds a can I eat it after the item name. I did not know this up until a few minutes ago, but if you have Lee as your leader and you try to recruit Pogo, this happens. Look. Look. Love. I think he likes me. Maybe a bit too much. Should I take him with me? And he joins without a fight.
Now, as we go down, we want to go over to the cabin over here. You cannot enter it, but as you can see, there's someone else over there. Oh, a bare knuckle. Sure, this is gonna be one to kill, probably. Yep.
As Sundown, you begin here, and because you are Sundown, you don't need to recruit him, which is great if you want him in the party.
Sundown doesn't really like to talk, and he's gone. Sundown is a pain in the ass. Reason being... Oh wait, I forgot something. Let me go back. Oh, these guys, just like in Akira chapter, do not kill the humanoid one, because if you do, everything breaks down. And you want the... Oh shit, that is a lot of damage. And you want any power parts they may drop? Okay, double area. I don't think they can... And even if they could inflict, like... No, just go straight, okay. Even if they could petrify us, Poe is straight up immune if he has the King's Fangs. So yeah, we're good there. Yeah, 3 Carxes, they're already throwing us pretty strong enemies here. What was I saying before? I forgot. We got a new thing for the board. We got a new thing for... Wow, we got a lot of things here. Power parts, hell yeah. So yeah, I forgot an item over here, and then we'll talk about Sundown. There is an item over here. This sparkling over here. Depending on who the leader is, you will see this in a different way.
Pogo finds a question mark. The Xingxiang Quan pupil finds a metal box. Sundown finds a metal box. Masaru finds the odd part. And Akira finds a battery.
Abora finds some sort of iron box. Got iron box. Okay, so let's talk about Sundown. Sundown is a pain in the ass to recruit because what he does is that he starts off at the cabin and then he starts going in different places, and you have to find him in all of these places and talk to him like 8 times in total, and then he will join. And if you say no to him for him to join, he just goes back to the cabin. And if you say no again to him there, he goes to the second place. He just wanders around these locations. And the worst thing is, and if he is in the party and you just swap him out, he just goes to one of the 8 random locations. You don't know which one it is, so if you want to go take him back, that's gonna be a lot of annoying. That's gonna be very annoying. That's what I'm trying to say here. Wow, there's a lot of random encounters here. And thankfully, this one's very easy. But yeah, we're seeing some longer encounters here. Thankfully, I know my way around this area. Says that and it gets stuck. Yeah, we'll be back in this area later though, because there are a couple of those optional dungeons here too. We also have a couple new skills I want to show off, so we'll do that too. Leah's learned something new. Let's see if I can use it to kill this thing. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, it's something, I guess. We have Shurajin. Which, what does the description say? Absorb target's life. Is that a drain move? And debuffs too. Nice. Oh, he steals the stats. Nice. I mean, it's not really that damaging, but hey. Abort is a self-heal technique now. Very cool. Pogo's level 14. Power parts. 2 more levels for Pogo and he will have his ultimate skill. Which is a little broken. You'll see it in action when we'll get it. Now we want to go to the castle. So, well, all the other characters are in the castle, right? Except Akira. Do we want to get Akira now? You know what? I'll get Akira. I'll get... Yeah. Nope. Okay. I'll get Akira. Give me a minute. I'll get Akira. We'll go to the castle. We'll swap him out immediately. First character we find there, we'll swap him out. Oh shoot, I forgot Sundown on the mountain. He has another location that I need to find him in there. Squirrel Kick is your best bet for now. And for pretty much the entire chapter, I think Liv will just go Squirrel Kick until she learns that final move at level 16. And at that point, it's Kahoots. Let's get Akira first, then we'll go up to the mountain again. Yeah, you can come in, Akira. Although, now I cannot run from fights because his teleport sucks. And if he's in the party, your run command is replaced by teleports. So, Akira, you take all of this stuff out. You don't need this. Thank you. You just don't need any of this. I'll save my game too. Yeah, sure, I'll save over here. That's where we need the cola bottle. There we go. Because I can run into a very hard fight that I cannot do right now without the cola bottle. And if I run from it, I risk something to happen. Who the fuck has the cola bottle? I have it, right? Yeah, I'm an idiot. There it is. Okay. And with the cola bottle, we can just win every encounter, no matter what. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to the mountain. Hope we don't find that too often. And this is an encounter that I cannot run from it. Because teleport. I just screwed myself. It's fine. Blade of Wind still works. Actually, you know what? Fuck this encounter. You know what? I'll show you that this encounter is possible later. Where the hell is my cola bottle? I'll need to put this on top of my inventory. It's not like I'm not able to do this. It's just I don't want to. Just cola bottle again. I'm out of range? I go up then. Again, I don't want to use this thing too much. But I kind of screwed myself. This thing does a lot of damage. How do I... There is a way to kill this thing. This thing is very hard to kill, I think. Is this move that can attack it? 5 damage. Okay. What's he gonna do? Melt Breath is very strong. Probably gonna kill Akira. Yep. I know there's something that kills this thing. I don't remember which. Is this Shuriken Storm that can hard it? No, 1 damage. I mean, Lee was able to do 5. This thing has like 20 HP or something. He's not that strong. Bash, bash, maybe? Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Bash, bash is good. Okay, next time we find this encounter, I'll show you the encounter without the cola bottle. There's only one encounter I cannot do without the cola bottle right now. And you might see... Yep, there it is, this thing. This thing cannot be done right now without the cola bottle. Because it's way too strong. You'll see in a second what it does. Oh, all of his moves are pretty strong right now. Later on, we'll be able to take it. But right now, yeah, 300 damage. Nope. 2 cola bottle kills it. And it cannot wipe out your party in 1 hit, so, yeah. Whenever you find this thing and you kill it, you get a boatload of EXP. So kill it if you can. Phoenix Fire, Pogo's 15, Xingqiang Quan is 11. We get a counter. And that thing starts showing up when you get 4 people in the party. What that's supposed to do, it's supposed to be so strong that you start running away from it. Okay, this one we can do. It's easy. But yeah, that is kind of a mini boss that's supposed to make you start running. And especially if you have Akira, that's gonna be a pain because teleport again is broken, and we'll see how it's broken exactly in another episode. As of right now, we're just gonna do this again. Gyro Breath can hurt actually. Yeah, okay, and Electric Field too. It's not good. Squirrel Kick, right? The new move we got is a counter attack. I'm not even showing that because I can't. We do have Phoenix Fire though. Sure, you can heal us up if you want. Not that. Akira, do something useful for once. Thank you. Yeah, again, Akira's very weak. He can heal fine, but that's it. And Cube can heal more than he can. I don't know if I get this off. Just probably gonna go over here and bash first. Let's see if we can get Phoenix Fire off. Come on. There we go. This one's pretty cool. It's a wide area as well, so yeah. It's not bad. I guess Akira starts a high level, but even then, he's so weak. Right though, he's gone from the mountain. Now we don't have to be in the mountain anymore. Let's just leave this place. Hopefully we don't find that mini boss too often. Okay, these guys are easy. No, don't do Phoenix Fire. Blade of Wind. Blade of Wind. I want Akira out of my party as soon as possible. I do not like him. His teleportability is broken. In the wrong way. I don't want him. I want him out. I just need to get to the castle. Once I get to the castle, I can swap him out for somebody else. Just getting into a lot of fights though, and I need to fight them all because I can't escape. But once we'll get to the castle, we'll swap him out, then we can start escaping from fights, and we'll be good. There are some fights that I will not escape from. And they're the ones that give me power parts, because again, they can be used on Cube. When we'll get them. Okay, fastest way to the castle is down and to the right, right? Yeah, yeah, give me more of these guys. Give me more of them. They're easy as hell. They're very, very easy. They don't do a lot of damage. Very nice. I think, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Pogo first, Xingqiang Quan second. Because Obora is gonna be in my party for pretty much the entire chapter. So he'll get experience no matter what. Not again. I mean, it's experience points, but I don't want to cheese this fight. With the cola bottle. And I'm sorry to do this. It's just for this bit. And it's going to reduce some of the farming that I'll have to do anyway. No, don't do that. Now it's going to attack. Esker space. Please, somebody survive this. Okay, it did a lot less than I thought. This can actually be a game over sometimes. If your characters are not very well trained from the previous chapters, it can do a lot. And it sets a bunch of status as well. Okay, Boris 13. Bogus 16, so he's got Dodgetsen. And with Dodgetsen, we can actually take care of this enemy without needing the cola bottle, believe it or not. It's that strong. If we get the chance, we'll try. But not before we get rid of Acura. That is the priority. Wait. Let me just get rid of Acura real quick, then we'll find Sundown. Who is it? Wow, now this is a surprise. I never expected to find a ninja in a medieval castle. Depending who your leader is, Masaru will have different reactions. A child of the natives?
Looks like you had a nice long rest. A woman? It's just a kid. I didn't think there'd be a gunman in this castle. Though Guns and I don't exactly get along now that I think of it. I'm Masaru Takahara. I'm stuck in this crazy place too. Why don't we work together? Yeah. And he joins without a fight if you have Sundown as leader. He looks pretty strange. Is he Japanese? A robot? Haha, this thing is pretty cool. I'm Masaru Takahara. I'm stuck in this crazy place too. Why don't we work together? And Masaru joins without a fight if you have a cube in the leader.
Riddle me this, pal. Are you my enemy? Hell no. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's have some fun. So we fight Masaru. But he's level 2, remember? He dies in one hit. Oboro's way too strong. Not bad. I'm Masaru Takahara. I'm stuck in this crazy place too. Why don't we work together? Sure. Yes, Akira, get the hell out of here. Thank you. Now we have Masaru in the party.
As Masaru, you begin here. Be careful, because you're only level 2 with no equipment whatsoever. That shouldn't be a problem though, because the enemies are easy at the beginning. So just do what we do with everybody else, right? Go around. You begin pretty close to the armory too. So you can nab all the stuff that's in here. And immediately get a little better than what you start with. Yep, 30 defense from 0. There you go.
And actually, Masaru, hang on. Do we have anything to give you? Because you have nothing. Anything that can work. We only broken parts. Nothing here. Man, nothing yet. We'll gear you up, Masaru. Don't worry about it. Pick this defender up. Actually, can you equip that? Masaru. Can you equip that defender? Yes, you can. It's a little. It's something. So Masaru starts off kind of weak. We'll have to kind of protect him a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Oh, this fight. Okay, this fight is stupid. We're just gonna do I'll show Dodgeson eventually. Where is... Oh, there it is. Go up here and Squirrel Kick. Well, actually, we have this thing. Divine Touch, Holy Dragon, all. Sure, let's show that off. Let's see who's gonna get that off. I think Lee. Yep, Lee is way too fast. Can't be faster than Pogo. Nice nuke. That's great. Lee is just getting better and better. Okay, straight down from here. We get into a fight. Okay, we need to fight this because of power parts. So let's show off Dodgetson. Now this thing is a multi-hit attack, and if it hits a lot of times, it can do 500 damage and more. And Pogo doesn't even have his ultimate weapon yet. When he's gonna get that, you'll see how strong that move is. It's unreal. Dodgetson is one of the strongest things in the universe. For whatever reason. I did not mean to attack you. It auto-locked onto this guy. Oh well, guess no power parts for us this time. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Anyway, here's a sundown. Nope, did not mean to open the menu. That's his third location. Now he's gonna go in the castle, and the locations are gonna be all close by, so no big deal there. One is over here. By the way, you can enter the house here, but that's the one of the optional dungeons. That's Oboro's optional dungeon, actually. We'll take them in other episodes, though, not right now. The only bad thing about Dodgetson, because it does have a problem, is that it can lower Pogo stats, so if used repeatedly, it does less and less damage. So it's good for one use and then the fight ends. Or if you can buff him up again later with like the medicine box or other stuff. So Squirrel Kick. But yeah, you get the idea. It's good for maybe a couple uses and then it kinda sucks. Let's see how Masaru does. He's got all of his moves too, which is nice. Okay, he got an action at least. Full experience for him. And again, go bash bash. And I'm gonna keep Dodgetson for our enemies. It's kind of wasted on these random guys. Masaru's gonna level up like crazy. We found a bounce gun. What the I don't even know what that is. This is an attack item. Huh. But also are those. Maybe Cube can equip it? We'll see. Anyway, the armory. First of all, talk to you. Now remember that we did not pick up anything here except that one chest that is open. That chest contained a full heal item basically for us. Not that big of a deal, we'll find more of them. But we can find Giant Meaty Bone, Genji's Gauntlet, Genji's Stabby, Unicorn Horn, Silver Holy Robe, Potion number 9, Genji Armor, Silver Holy Robe, Peach Bun, Nightmare Helmet, a random fight. Okay, let's just quickly get rid of these guys. And then we'll keep looting the area. See, that's why I told you, don't pick up anything in Oyster Chapter. Because then you can pick them up here and they're even better items than they were in Oyster Chapter. Okay, how much... Oh shoot, that's a lot of damage. They straight up killed Masaru. I need to kill this thing now. Otherwise, Masaru will take the electric damage and he's going to be dead, not getting experience points. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really now, game? Poor Masaru. Nah, you'll get better. Can I go over here? A Rock Fist is another attack item. Genji's Helm, Action Sword, Marvella Sword, Amethyst Shield, Amethyst Shield, Amethyst Shield. It's a Nazi Scroll, Unicorn Horn, Gatsun Glove, Castella, and that's that. So the one item we lost is another Izanagi Scroll. Which, just for your information, is a healing. I think it's a like full screen heal or something like that. Anyway, it's time to equip our characters, especially you, because you have nothing. Okay, so the Night Emblem kinda sucks, because lowers IQ. Do you really need IQ though? Not really, so you know what? You take it. Got some Glove instead of the Band-Aids. I mean, it gives you some power. You can get... This is something that ups your power. Power is everything for you. Yeah, the Rock Fist, sure. Silver Holy Robe gives you some extra IQ. The Genji armor, though. Look at that defense. Yeah, sure, you can take it. I mean... I'm thinking what cards I want in the party. You know what? You take this for now. And sure, you only have the Genji Stabby anyway. Okay, at least you're a little bit more... You can do a bit better now. Shinshan Quan. Let's see. We do I definitely want you to give you this. Sure, you lose a little bit of power, but that's okay. Nothing here. And just Genji Helm? Oboro has it too. I think. I don't think we can find anything better here. Nah. Pick up a lot of stuff though. What about this? Nothing here. The Amethyst Shield gives a lot of defense, but Pogo needs power. Not worth it, I think. I mean, drops some defense for 5 extra power. Pogo still needs some defense in order to take the hits, you know? It's not like defense is useless on him. This fight again? Sure. Just do this. I'm gonna go ahead and attack one of them. I want Mazar to get XP from this fight. So let's just do this. I don't think I showed Max Morgan's technique used by Mazaru, so probably want to do that in the next fight. And OO should end this because it's pretty good. And these guys don't have a lot of HP. Oh, never mind. That one's still alive. And it's spinning around for whatever reason. There you go, Mazaru, level up. And he's gonna get so many HP. He hits the cap of HP at 999 very, very quickly. Over here we have Cube. Weird, this round made out of steel? Looks like it opens up. Now for Cube you need the item you picked up on the mountain, which is leveled differently depending on who your leader is. In this case is an iron box. Which I cannot find. Let me sort this. What is it? There it is. Sure. Yes, we will remove Lee for now. She'll go back on top of the mountain. Cube joined. I want to have Cube join. Not really because I want to use him, but mostly because I want to give him Plasma Spark, Hidara Cannon, Kyoko Cannon, Stone Cannon, and hey, you can have the Bounce Gun. As Cube, you begin here, and because you're Cube, you do not have to pick up the battery. Great, I guess. And then we'll give you some stuff. You know, the bowling ball, sure. You don't really need attack, but hey. Chinese spot for now, that's gonna be okay. Empty shield, definitely. Sure, the silver holy robe, why not? And he's already at, wow, he has max IQ and he even gets 20 more. 20, I mean, he's got base max IQ. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. But again, Cube does not gain experience, so yeah, keep that in mind. You're only getting experience 3 characters at this point. Okay, Pogo, you go ahead and bash bash. We'll see Cube in action a little bit too. Although, is this gonna counterattack? No. Okay. Bounce Punch. Goldfish shot over here. Blade of Wind. I need to have Masaru do something so he gains full experience. As you can see, Cube is pretty capable. Even if you don't have all the parts from Akira's chapter, you can still do some stuff. I mean, his Maser Cannon is still good. It takes some time to charge up, but it's good. Power parts, we have Sundown again. He's the only one left to recruit, actually, and once we get him, we can end the episode. We'll follow him to this side. Again, this fight sucks, so let's go ahead and do this. Clean the screen. Let's try this bounce bounce. I didn't know what that does. It needs time to charge too, huh? Don't know if we'll see that in time. What maze? Speaking of Maser Cannon, this bird can use Maser Cannon for whatever reason. And we missed. Is Masaru gonna be able to do anything? Nope. He still gets experience, it's not as much. Okay, never mind, he can do something. Where is Parley? Nice. Not enough though. And from... No, it's not from behind. It's from the side. Actually, it is from behind. What am I thinking? That is from behind. Found a plasma spark that we Cube can equip, but we don't really care about it. Another unicorn horn, Holy Armor, a Marvella sword, Sundown again. Again, remember all the locations where we're talking to him. These are all locations that he can relocate to if you get him out of the party. Keep those in mind. Very important. Then with the shield, we go all the way to the right. And this is the last location. First of all, we'll loot the room. More of you guys. Sure. I want to see that bounce punch in action. I want to see how much damage it does. Okay. Bounce punch. Come on, man. Don't disappoint me, Cube. Okay, it's weak. It's very weak. Cube, can you? Thank you so much. I know you can counter with a party heal. I mean, it's not a party heal. You have to be close to him for that to work, but you see what I mean. About we do. Yeah, we can do that. I know. Vulcans. Okay. Any heals? Thank you for that. Let's do Max Bomber. I mean, not bad. Again, Masaru needs some levels before he can become actually good. But look at the HP he has. He's only level like, what, 5? Okay, Cube, how about you do? That. And Blade of Wind up there. Actually, no, I'm an idiot. Why am I doing this? Breakdown, yep. I need to think a bit more of my moves. Meanwhile, Bora levels up and gains Shadow Mirror. Hell yeah, that's good. That's a good move. That is a good move that will probably show off while we're trying to get out of here. And more stuff. Parasite Sword. And the final location for Sundown. And I think now he waits for us at the entrance of the castle, and that's where we're gonna end the episode. Because it's been a long time. Okay, we get our chance for revenge now. Bash bash. That kills it. I'm gonna go over here, and you know what? There you go. I want to show Shadow Mirror. Shadow Mirror. Assassin Touch. Hit pressure point. This has a chance to insta-kill. Well, it's not like an insta-kill, so it turns to stone. But for enemies, it's an insta-kill. Because they cannot be healed with stone. And yes, this works on that snake mini boss that you can find randomly. The chance is not high, but it can work. And if it does, you win that fight. Miss Jerry. It missed. Don't die, Masaru, please. Thank you. You're only paralyzed, but you got your action. So that's good. You gain full experience for this fight. And there you go, level 7. More power parts for Cube. You know what? Sure. He deserves them. Remember to arrange your inventory. Press X and arrange your inventory. I did not know that was a thing until like my 4th playthrough. I cannot find power parts. There they are. Hey, 6, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 300 HP for Cube. Okay, keep going down, never stop. Why are you following me? Can I help you? Yes. Can you tell me where this place is? I'm Sundown, the Sundown Kid. So you're lost too. Shall we look for a way out of this place together? Yeah. And we're gonna get rid of Masaru for now. I like being on my own. See ya. Where are you going? Your location is in the castle or whatever. Well, now we have Sundown. Let's quickly equip him. Because otherwise he gets killed in one hit. The Peacekeeper badge. I was about to say the Firekeeper badge. I don't know why. Gives you evasion to guns. Sure, Unicorn Horn. What else do we have? Another Unicorn Horn? Another Unicorn Horn, sure. All boots, jacket. I mean, you have the Holy Armor. Might as well. The Parasite Sword drops a lot of stats and not really that worth it. Sure, you can take some defense in exchange of a couple speed. Can't really give you any more guns, but we'll find something better for you eventually. We'll see Sundown next time in a battle. As for now, we have successfully found all 7 characters. We found them a location. So we could go to the final boss right now because we also have the Brian that will allow us to go there. But we have to do all of the dungeons of all the 7 characters. I don't know how we'll do this. I don't know if I want to do 1 or 2 per episode. We'll see, because some are longer than others. In any case, I will see you all next time.